Hey, beautiful people, it's your girl, April Sampé, back with another episode of Veg Out Live, where we dive deep into your questions. That's right, honey. This is the Q&A edition. Child, listen, I'm going to do my absolute best to answer your questions. You ready? All right, let's get started. So the first question is coming from Jean Moore. She wants to know, what do you eat in place of meat for protein? Doesn't it sound like something like out of a Cat in a Hat book? Doesn't it? I want to know, what do you think you eat in place of meat for protein? A lot of people ask me that question. A lot of vegans have that question written on a t-shirt in real life. Trust me, look it up. It's everywhere. So what do you eat in place of meat for protein? What do you all eat? All right. Before I answer that question, I'm going to ask another question. What exactly is protein? So according to NIH, protein is composed of amino acids, which are organic compounds made from carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, or sulfur. Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins, and proteins are the building blocks of muscle mass. So when we think about muscle mass, what do you think about? I think about like big, strong people. Strong like bull. Strong. You know what I mean? People that are like lifting. You know what I think about? The Rock. Doesn't he just look like a big piece of protein? He does. Like, you don't think about The Rock and be like, no, you think, my God, that man looks like protein. But I also think about animals like elephants. Dumbo just looks like a big piece of protein. Just protein. Because they got all that skin, right? And skin is too much. Okay. So what do elephants eat? Good question, right? They eat roots, they eat fruits, they eat grass, they eat bark. They eat all of that, 300 pounds a day. I didn't say anything about them eating animals. Let's take it one step further. Cows. Cows are...
What turns into steak?
I'm sorry, you guys, but it's a true story. So if you're going to eat cow, if you're going to eat steak, you're getting a complete source of protein. Am I right? Well, funny thing is they typically eat grass and grains. I didn't say anything about the fact that they're eating animals, right? So wouldn't you be kind of disgusted if you heard that a cow was eating steak? And if so, where would they be getting their protein from? The International Vegan Association says protein contributes to healthy muscles, healthy bones, tissue repair, a healthy immune system, and more. Since 10 to 20% of calories in most plant foods are from protein, and humans only need 10 to 15% of their calories from protein, requirements are easily met with a diet consisting of a variety of plant-based foods. So the question is, why are people eating so much meat? I think I can answer that question. Because meat protein is considered complete protein. Plain and simple, right? It's complete. And plant-based protein is incomplete. But listen, you guys, your body is designed to store those amino acids until it makes a complete source of protein. So as long as you're eating your colorful fruits, your colorful vegetables, you are getting all the amino acids that you need in order to have complete proteins in your body. Trust me. Have you seen how many beautiful vegans there are walking around here, child? Have you? Just saying. So let me actually answer your question. You want to know, what do you need to eat in place of meat to get your protein? I'm just going to give you something that you can eat in one day. Can you get a cup of cauliflower? Yes? Okay. So you got a cup of cauliflower. In a day, can you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Okay. Can you get some cooked black beans? Let's say 1 cup of cooked black beans. Can you get some oatmeal? Okay, so that's 4 things. Now listen, some of y'all will eat that in one setting, okay? Please don't act like, oh, you haven't had oatmeal and peanut butter jelly sandwich at one time. Please don't act like you haven't. Please don't act like you haven't had cauliflower and black beans. Please don't do it. So I'm saying if you eat those 4 things, you will actually have had enough protein for the whole entire day. Now let's be real here. You will eat more than that in one day. You will. And so because you will, again, as long as you're eating your colors, you're fine. You're fine. So congratulations. As long as you're eating your colors, you are getting more than enough protein in a day. You're welcome. All right, you guys. So the next question comes from Kiana Burney. She wants to know, why is vegan food so doggone expensive? You know what? That's a good question. Let me tell y'all what happened last time I was a whole paycheck. I spent my whole paycheck. Child, listen. True tea. I walk in, I say, I'm only going to get some green peppers. That's it. That's all I want. Green peppers. I don't want red peppers, green peppers. And I walked out with a bag of food. Now, here's the thing. One bag of food, I ended up spending $100. One bag? Really? That's not. Am I the only one with the problem? Does that not make your ass itch?
Who's from?
So I want you all to tell me. Put it in the comment section below. Why is vegan food so doggone expensive? So why don't we visit vegannews.press? They say a new study has revealed that the number of Americans following a plant-based diet is up nearly 9.6 million over the past 15 years. This is a 300% increase and nearly 3% of the population here in the good United States of America. So what exactly does that mean? That means that 2 out of every 3 Americans are omnivores. That doesn't mean that they're just omnivores and they're just vegans, because you got your pescatarian, you got your vegetarians, you got your flexitarian, you got all these atarians, okay? So I'm just going to go from vegans and omnivores. So we're just doing that right now, right? That means that the majority of Americans in these United States are eating meat with just about every meal. That means that the demand for vegan specialty food is very low. But wait, we weren't talking about vegan specialty food, were we? We were talking about vegan food, which is exactly food, right?
Message.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. Are we talking about eating vegan specialty food, or are we talking about eating food? Because when we talk about eating food, that means that if I want to have a nice hearty meal with colorful vegetables, great grains, I can have a mouth-watering meal with no animal products and no specialty products. No processed foods need to actually go on my plate, and I can have great tasting foods. And I don't have to harm any animals or my pockets. See, the reason that you're spending so much money is because you're spending a lot of money on specialty foods as opposed to actually just making them yourself. So if you want to have, let's say, a vegan burger, do you know that you can make them yourself at home with very, very inexpensive things? It's true. So yes, I do every once in a while go to Whole Paycheck and spend my
Whole paycheck.
true tea, real life. But in actuality, vegan food is much less expensive than any other like diet out there. Okay. People are like, oh, I'm keto. Trust me, honey, you will save if you go vegan. But that's if you go vegan non-processed. Okay. You can process it yourself once you get home. But we're talking about buying food that's very inexpensive, and you can live off that food for months. You can buy big old bags of rice, child, for nothing. True story. So, sorry, babe. Vegan food's really not that expensive. I got worked up initially for nothing. All right, beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hell, if you didn't, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Now listen, if there was something that I missed, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. And also, if you have a question, you know where to put it. All right, you guys, always make time to veg out live only on Veg Out and Dine. Love you long time. Bye-bye then.